Before you go to Coinstar, you are going to want to check your change. And that's because of what's on the table here in front of us. Some of the coins in your possession may be worth way more than their face value. That would be the denomination of the coin itself. And I am going to tell you why. In this video, I will show you the coins in front of us have value beyond their face value because they are made of silver. In most cases, 90% silver. There are also 40% silver and 35% silver, but we will get into that. Let's start with some of the most common coins you're going to look for. Quarters. These are quarters. 1964 and before. You can hear that jingle. Your change doesn't jingle like that anymore because if you look at the edges, these are solid silver. 90% silver, 10% copper. Same thing with these dimes. Now, if you come across something like this, it's a mercury dime. It's older. It sticks out. It's easier to identify. But what most people don't realize, 1964 and before, the Roosevelt dime. Look at the edge there. No copper to be seen. It's not what we refer to as clad. This is a 90% silver dime. Looks just like a normal dime, except it jingles a little differently. It's got more of that jingle that we attribute to sleigh bells and things like that. Let's get up into the $50 range. So we'll start out with this one. This is what's referred to as a Walking Liberty $50. This one here from 1937. Sorry, glare. Then that was followed by the Benjamin Franklin $50. The 90% Kennedy 1964. So that was the only year of 90% silver for the Kennedy $50. So those are all 90%. These are also Kennedy $50. And from 1965 to 1970, these were made out of 40% silver. So these are what's called 40 percenters. 1965 to 1970. Then you have the oddity. These are what's called war nickels. They're called war nickels because during the war, World War II, they needed the nickel that they were using for nickels. So they replaced a bunch of it with silver. It's funny to hear now because it doesn't seem like that great of a trade-off, but at the time, it was very important for the war effort. So from 1942 to 1945, I believe, they made war nickels, 35% silver content. This can be identified by the mint mark there being above Monticello on the back. But they're all from the 40s. They usually will have this dark color that you're seeing here. And you're looking for those as well. So odd looking nickels that look discolored and are from the 40s, you want to keep because they're probably war nickels if they have that mint mark on the top of the back. Then there's other stuff, some of the older things like Barber quarters. And then there are also Barber dimes and Barber halves, but those are the oldest of the old. I think those things will stick out to you if you see them. But the importance here is the value of these items. So in today's market, I think these go for like $1.50 or something each. Don't quote me, silver prices change, but they're worth way more than a nickel, somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.50, I think. The dimes are worth, depending on the exact dime, somewhere in the neighborhood of $2. The quarters are worth about $5 safely, depending again on the price of silver and what's going on with it, but about $5 is standard in this market. And then the $50 are going to be worth at least 10, most likely a little more than that, like creeping up into the $11, $12 range. And the 40 percenters, I'd say maybe about $3.50 a piece in today's market. And that changes. Silver goes up, that's all going to change, and the prices of all of these would go up with it. But I think we can all agree that all of these things are worth way more than their face value. So chances are, if you're trying to cash in change at a Coinstar, you need money. So check your change first before you take it to Coinstar to see if you could be lucky enough to have any of this inside of your change jar. You may be pleasantly surprised and find something worth way more than a quarter or a dime. I appreciate everyone's time and attention. If you like this content, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for other silver and coin videos. If you're bored, go watch one of my other videos. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.